Hey my friends, earlier I did a video just kind of showing you the Umarex Strike Point pellet pistol in 177 caliber. But I got a few messages through email and people asked, hey, is that available in 22 caliber? And it actually is. But before I proceed, I don't have any affiliation with Airgun Depot. I don't get a kickback or a commission. This is just a public service announcement for you guys because you guys ask questions sometimes throughout the year and I take notes. And there's been a few questions in the last few months about pellet pistols. So hopefully those who have asked those questions, see this video. But yeah, this comes in 22 caliber. This is a pump pistol. And it has a maximum velocity of 520 feet per second. This would actually be better for small game hunting and pest control, in my opinion, because you can have a heavier weight pellet than in the 177. So this actually gives you more mass upon impact. So with the pump feature, it's going to be a lot more simple and more cost effective long term than those that require CO2 cartridges. And so that's something that I think it's a real bonus with this design. As well as overall, I think there's just less maintenance for something like this. It's very simple. It's a single shot design. And so it has a nice long barrel to actually bolster a little more velocity. And it's easier to hold on to than some of these really small offerings with the CO2 cartridges. So yeah, it's easy to pack away in a backpack or store in a vehicle. And also just a bit of a advice tip or whatever, because I've had a couple questions about this that I don't think I've answered in the past, is that when you sight a gun like this in, you want to sight it in with a pellet that you're going to be using, continuously. So you're going to be specific in the choice of pellet and also the power factor. So for example, you're going to choose a certain pellet that you're going to be using for hunting, for example, and you're going to sight it in with a certain number of pumps. So if you sight it in at 8 pumps, then that's what you want to use it when you're hunting, instead of saying, well, I really want the maximum velocity. I want to do 10 pumps. Well, your point of impact will probably be a little bit different at 10 pumps than at 8 pumps. And that's just how it is. Power factor does play a role in point of impact. But once again, it may be very small in terms of the differential, but it can be a determining factor. And it's no different than like if you have a 9mm handgun and you shoot a standard pressure load versus a plus P load. Most likely, especially if you have different bullet weights, you're going to probably have different points of impact. And it's no different than with a pellet pistol or a pellet rifle. So just kind of sight in and use the power factor to really dial in the gun so that you can kind of, really have a good probability of really hitting the target that you're shooting. And so anyways, hey, thanks for checking the video out. Hopefully this was helpful, and I'll catch you later.